In 2018, we made arrangements with Elson and Kim Strickland at Due North Outposts for a 6-day fly-in fishing trip. These kind folks helped us out with all the arrangements, and my wife and I went on an adventure with our grandson. The camp has now been sold and is called Ottertooth Outposts. I'm sure the new owners will help arrange your trip just as smoothly. We left in the dark and drove to a lake near Armstrong, Ontario, where our trip would begin. The sun rose in a clear sky, perfect beginning for our trip. Our plane was a little late. Lucky for Jackson, he quickly made a friend to explore with. Kim and Elson explained how everything would work when we arrived at the camp, how to use the emergency radio if we needed anything, how the shower worked, fishing regulations. Then we waited and waited for our plane to arrive. Finally, it was our turn. Our plane had arrived. It was the first time flying on a small plane for Jackson and I, so it was quite fun. Next thing we knew, our gear was unloaded and the plane was flying away. Then we were alone on Kashishibog Lake. On the first day, we set up our boat, making sure it had lots of gas, did some exploring of the lake around the cabin area, watched the sun go down, went into camp to get some rest for the next day's adventure. On August the 12th, after having a hearty breakfast and enjoying the beautiful, peaceful scenery around the Cache Center Channel camp, we loaded our boat and began our day's fishing and exploring. We're going to go there and up there.
Day 2. And we are going to go to a different fishing spot. Right, this is day 2. Say hello. Have fun.
Hello.
Hi.
Are we ready?
We're ready. You're sitting on your life jacket there, Glenn?
No.
Okay, it might blow out. Bye. Jackson with the biggest fish. He had the first fish today, first fish yesterday. Now he's got the biggest fish, but I still got the most fish.
Jackson looks really stuffed with all that fish, and we relaxed around the camp for the evening. Sharon and Jackson play a bit of Scrabble before we head out on our third day.
We're supposed to stop for a swim and they just can't stop fishing. Jackson, over towards the rocks. No, fish towards the rocks. I think they think they're fly fishing. It's awfully windy. You want the tool thing? A pike.
Jackson also broke the record for the smallest fish caught on a fishing trip. A little baby walleye.
We just spent 6 hours on the lake and he's still fishing. Doesn't give up. He caught the biggest walleye and the first walleye. So hopefully he'll be tired out soon. But we're going to go and do some jigging, some shoals this evening. Jackson and his pike. You play with that pike and now he caught him.
Bad pike.
You want pliers or something?
Got them.
Yeah, that's a big pike.
Yeah, it is.
He might have traveled.
Probably bigger than mine, eh?
It is.
It's always bigger than everybody's.
Sharon cooked us a delicious walleye dinner that night. Then Jackson chose where we would fish tomorrow, and we all relaxed until morning. On the fourth day, it was a bit cooler. However, the fish sure were biting. Our camera messed up and we lost some video of us actually catching the fish. However, we have pictures with us holding the stringer when we came back. After cleaning our fish, we took the guts to Seagull Island to prevent the bears from coming around our camp.
Oh, gross, Jackson. There they come.
They're pennies. Look, eat all of that by itself.
And the reason is so the bears don't come by the camp and find them.
No. So Jackson brought all of that food for one seagull. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that
That
one.
seagull's going to be fat.
Jimmy is somewhere. He's not on his.
And who is this then guy? If that's not Jimmy, who's that?
Timmy.
Oh, Timmy. Timmy and Jimmy.
And Jackson still had enough energy to swim.
You forgot to let me throw the stick, little puppy. Only from the tires. You'll end up going under the dock if you go that way because the wind's blowing too much.
Sharon and Jackson prepared supper. It was sure tasty. During the evening, we worked on a puzzle and then relaxed until morning. The 5th day was very hot. We lazily fished for the day. Jackson caught the first walleye of the day, and then Sharon caught the biggest. It had been requested by the camp owners to only keep fish we were going to eat. We were to leave fish for future fishermen. So we just played most of the day.
Oh. How am I supposed to see you when you go over that way? Hey, you have to go on the side because I can't see you when you jump in all that way. The dock hides you.
Not puffing.
Are you tired? Hey?
Not all the way.
No, that's
You can go on the tires.
Okay.
Oh, there, the roof. That place. Don't get wet.
Huh?
Don't get wet.
I am.
Before we knew it, the end of another beautiful day had arrived. After having a good breakfast on the 6th day, we headed out to explore and play for the last full day. The 7th day was our day to return home. It just seemed so gloomy as we waited for the plane and dreamed of the scenery we had the luck to enjoy, the fish we had caught, the fish we had lost, and all our great memories. All too soon, the plane arrived. With the pilot's help, we loaded our gear onto the plane and took off. Jackson sat in the front. He was the co-pilot. After a safe flight, a long drive home, I looked in the mirror and saw a whiskered fella. If you liked this video, please click like to let me know that there is an interest in this topic. Click subscribe to view videos about fishing, OurTbay Adventures, cooking, my boat renovation. Many topics are coming soon.